He was telling Daniela that he liked Chomzy, and Daniela told him that, okay, since you are with Phyna, the thing with Chomzy is, maybe when you go outside, you can have your relationship with Chomzy. Now, tell me, is that not a game? It's a game. It's just that he's a game. He was the gamer. He didn't know. I'm a game race. When I came out of this house, me and this boy, we break up which 10 times. We go break up this week. We go settle. We go break up again. We go settle. You understand? So before the South Africa trip, we're not cool. Like, not really cool. Like, I think we were still around trying to make it work, And then we reached South Africa. This boy just turned to Romeo. I say,
But how can she be lying like this and you say I shouldn't talk?
Shut up!
Why shouldn't I talk?
Shut up, because you not get what you want to talk for. Yeah, may you keep quiet because I did like I don't try to package myself. I don't want to talk Kenya, so you relax. I beg. I take goat and cow, beg you. I beg you because like this way the same way you begin the year, will begin the year. Tell you what,
guys. Today's episode was embarrassing. Oh my goodness. I feel like, it's okay. Like, if your relationship does not work out, like, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. Like, move on. Settle your differences amicably. And, if you cannot settle it privately with your partner or your ex, is it when you now come on national TV that it will now be settled, if that makes sense? Today's episode was somehow, I thought I had seen it all yesterday. Today's own, it was just all over the place, like very, very embarrassing, to be honest. Like 3 girls over a guy. Oh my god. So anyways, today's episode is actually episode 5 of the Bbnaija reunion, level up reunion. It was more or less, about Phyna and GROOVY and Amaka and Beauty by the side. So anyways, the episode started with Ebuka asking Amaka about GROOVY, because in the house, if you watched the show in the house, Amaka, that's when Beauty got disqualified, Amaka kind of indicated interest in GROOVY and she told Phyna about it. So she even told Phyna to help her talk to GROOVY, and the rest they say is story. The rest they say is history. So anyways, let me give you guys a recap of what happened in the house. So she said that Phyna agreed to talk to GROOVY, and the next thing that she saw was that they started kissing. Phyna did not give her feedback, I've talked to him, he said something, he said this, nothing. That she just started seeing them kissing, hanging out together, and she felt betrayed, and she approached Phyna and talked to her and told her that, see, I feel like you betrayed me. I told you to do this, and you didn't get back to me. The next thing I'm seeing is you and this guy are together. Whew. So Phyna, in her defense, was like, Amaka was all up in her head, because that time that she actually was seeing them together, that nothing was going on, that they were just friends and they were just cool. And Amaka was like, you don't expect me to, not feel that way, because I told you to talk to somebody for me, you didn't get back to me, and the next thing I saw, you people have become closer, go around together, hugging and cuddling and all of that gist. That Amaka was not like that in the house. Like sometimes Phyna will be there, she herself, Amaka will be there, then GROOVY will be there, then Phyna will be like, oh, inside, choose between me and Amaka, who do you want to go with? And Amaka will be like, no, go with Phyna, that she doesn't roll like that, she does not move like that. So she'll just be like, he should go with Phyna. So that's why she kind of removed her hand from the whole situation. So anyways, the long and short of this whole thing is that Phyna actually apologized. She said she has seen where Amaka is coming from. She understands, and if not for anything, she could have actually gone back to tell her that, oh, this was what GROOVY said, and not just slide her like that. So she's actually sorry. I like the fact that she apologized to Amaka. So now moving on to the GROOVY ship, that's Groovy and Phyna. So after Beauty got disqualified, the whole Amaka situation, Phyna then came into the picture. Phyna, in her defense, was like, I think the first or the second day, she was like, that she's feeling somehow, that how is Beauty going to, take it? How are people going to view her? How are the people going to see her? They will see her in a certain kind of light, maybe as a betrayer and all of that gist. That immediately she comes out of the house, that she is going to apologize to Beauty, that it's not that deep, and all of that. Then Groovy attacked. He was like, no, that he cannot remember when she said that he cannot remember the whole conversation that she's talking about at that point. Because she was the one that kissed him first. And I'm like, kissed him first, like, she kissed you first, but you also kissed back. So I don't understand the whole kissing. Like, did she padlock your mouth and say, oh, you must kiss me and stuff? So that one no even jig at all. If you want to say the conversation did not happen, fine. If you want to say you cannot remember the conversation, fine. But don't come and say, oh, she kissed you first, like you are a statue. I mean, she forced you to kiss her. Like, it doesn't make sense to me, honestly. So Ebuka now asked her specifically, okay, I mean, when you came out of the house, the ship was sailing. So at what point did the ship sink? Now there, na in drama constant. Phyna now started saying that in the house that she knew that Groovy was playing a game because she overheard him talking to Cheesy, and Cheesy was kind of giving him advice that, that he should stick to Phyna because she's a strong contender and all of that. And she overheard from other people that Groovy liked Chomzy and he would have actually gone for Chomzy. And in my head, I'm like, no, Phyna, you did not hear that in the house. You definitely watched clips on Twitter, so that one no follow. So she's trying to say that, I mean, it was a game and she kind of outsmarted him by also playing the game, but no follow. Like, you liked him, everybody knew you liked him. I mean, even if you knew it was a game, you did not play the game. Like, you invested your emotion in that relationship, because if you knew it was a game, why then did you come out, then continue the relationship? So anyway, she now went ahead to say that Groovy is confused, that Groovy is a mommy's boy, that they control him, that he doesn't know what he wants, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, now what? She even went ahead to say that, excuse me guys, she even went ahead to say that they broke up to like 10 times before they finally broke up. And I'm like, wow, 10 times, crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and I'm sure it's even more than that, to be honest. But anyways, back to the gist. She even went ahead to say that Groovy and his team kind of connived. They planned that Groovy should I say, be romantic to Phyna in South Africa. That in South Africa, Groovy turned to a Romeo. Like, he was so sweet and caring in South Africa, but she later found out that it was a plan between him and his team. I'm like, how did you know that it was a plan? But anyways, that's what Phyna said. As she was talking, Groovy was also trying to, pitch his own. But almost, Groovy, she was talking. Groovy was like, no, stop lying. And she was like, no, let her speak. Even Ebuka got tired at some. In fact, at every point, he got tired, guys. So finally, Ebuka asked Groovy, okay, let's hear your own side of the story, because it seems like you have a lot to also say. What happened? Then Groovy was like, it was, the breakup was as a result of irreconcilable differences. Ebuka was like, that sounds like a divorce, right? But anyways, back to the gist, guys. So he was like, it was nothing deep. They just realized that, I mean, it did not work, and they decided to go like separate ways. Then again, Phyna now chipped in. She was not like irreconcilable differences, but when there was a rumor on Twitter, when people were saying that she physically abused him, that he did not defend her, he didn't say anything. Then Groovy also responded and said, oh, when they said I was sleeping with your PA, why did you not respond? Why did you not say anything? Then Phyna was like, oh, now is it because I did not defend you? I'm like, I'm lost. Like, where's the middle of this story? Where is the beginning and where is the end? Like, it's just a lot. I mean, today's episode was a lot, guys. It was scattered. It's obvious that I don't even know, like, they probably did not end things on a good note, to be honest. I feel like Phyna still kind of likes the guy, but I mean, there's nothing she can do at this point, because even when they were showing like clips from the house, in today's episode they were showing like clips of them, you know, kissing and smooshing and cuddling in the house. Both of them were smiling. I'm like, are these people really, really serious? Like, are they serious? Well, anyways, yeah, what I feel is like Phyna still likes Groovy. Groovy, on the other hand, I don't know. He's just like, I think he's done with it. He's done. It's not like Phyna is not done with it. Like, she's done, but she still likes the guy. So guys, that's the end of today's episode. They also showed clips of just a short clip of Beauty. I can't wait to hear her own side of the story. I don't know. I think there's actually nothing much, because I think everything actually played out, you know, in the end. Although she acted irrationally, yeah, she acted irrationally, but yeah, I feel like everything played out in the house. Groovy had eyes on other girls, that on other girls, and Beauty is a jealous lover. She wants her man all to herself, which is, you know, really understandable. But that irrational behavior that she displayed, that's what, you know, got her disqualified and all that. But yeah, I mean, I can't wait to see what Monday's episode is going to be like. Thank you so much for watching. Drop your comments, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe as well. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in my next video. Bye bye.